Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets, the stock market. And guys, I found a new company. I found a new Italian gaming company that is also publicly traded in Milano, and I want to present this company to you today. So probably you don't know this company, so the name is Digital Bros Digital Entertainment, and it's actually not so young company. And if I'm going to show you now the games, you all know the games, guys. You have heard about those games. So yeah, I also before I continue, so I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a YouTuber, a retail investor myself. So this is for information and entertainment purposes only. So, and if you enjoy my channel, of course, then leave me a like, a subscription, and also a commentary. So it's a new channel, I'm building this channel, so 155 subscribers already. So thank you to everyone that's has subscribed to my channel. So I'm making a lot of videos, obviously, about CD Projekt, about the stock, but today we're not going to talk about this. So I'm not invested in Digital Pro. So in the description you find a list of companies I'm invested in that I'm talking very often here on this channel. So, but don't buy anything I'm talking about. Investing has a lot of risk. All right, guys, so this is the main page. We come to this directly, but I think before we come to this main page of the company, which is of course some sort of marketing, some public relations, I think it's important to have a look at the chart, my friend. So this is Digital Pro, so an Italian company, and it's a pretty old company, because when you go back, it's even in 2000, October 2000, it seems went public. And if you go then, if you were investing in 2000, you were only making up to today 25%, so it was not very successful. On the other hand, if you were selling the Corona highs for 41 euros, then you were doubling your money. So, but this is what happens with investment. Sometimes you have to wait for 10 years, guys. So if you invest, especially if you invest in IPOs, and I invest in some IPOs where I personally know I have to wait like 10 years that these companies actually going to make me money. So, and I'm not selling them because I'm at the moment, I'm fine, I can wait because I'm a long-term investor, and I always invest also in very small tranches. So I'm not going in with a lot of money in one investment. And if I would now go for Digital Pros to invest in this company, I would also start with a small investment. So how does it look at the moment? So as I said, I'm not invested in this small cap. So it's a small cap. It has only a market cap of 379 million euros. So that's pretty small. PE ratio 14. It's okay for a gaming company, I would say. It even has a dividend. I like the fact that it has a dividend, but from a PE ratio, it's okay for a gaming company. But considering the market situation we have at the moment, with all the tech stocks actually down, especially in the Nasdaq, maybe this PE ratio could be a little bit high. So there could be some downside if you would invest now. So we always have to keep this in mind. So on the other hand, I don't know what happened here, to be honest. So what happened? Was this some split, or was this simply a crash? So this is a simple crash, so it's very difficult. So I think I have to go a little bit more into detail to find out actually what happened there, guys. So, but you see, it was dropping to 21 euros. Probably it really halved from there, and I think I can see some consolidation here. So some overall consolidation, that's possible. So maybe the stock price goes up again in the future. That's very much possible. But on the other hand, it's also possible that if the overall European markets go down, guys, if the European markets go down, that we also will see total different values now in some of the European gaming stocks. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for some more financial data. So what do we see here? The quarterly earnings from 2000. Let's go on the annual. So 2017. So net income positive, as it seems. Also in 2018, net income positive. In 2019, and they were net negative. but also very small amount, I would say. And then also then in 2020, I hope they were in 2020 net positive, to be honest. And then in 2021, they were very, very positive. So I like this actually from this point of view. If you look at the quarterly income statement, there we see also that actually now in the March 2022 quarter, it was also not that bad. So revenue year-to-year change is down in March 2022. Operating expenses were going up and net income was going up, as I said. So but revenue, okay, net income and revenue, so but revenue is down. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it was actually 2020, so since the pandemic kind of stopped actually, and the inflation started, so this is something that happened for all the gaming companies, so I'm not so negative on this. So EBITDA, so earnings before interest, taxes, deductions, etc., 15% up. That's good. Effective tax rate, what's the effective tax rate? Is this the effective tax rate of the company? That's crazy. So balance sheet, okay, nice. We can see everything here: return on capital, return on assets. So I'll let you go through this yourself. And then we have the cash flow. So net income, free cash flow. Ooh, free cash flow is down. So what happened? So probably some investments in some other companies. So that's always a reason. So therefore I would say, guys, yeah, investment in other companies. Therefore I just want to, I'm not reading this article, but just to highlight five games, parent 505 game parent, so that's Digital Bros, that's the company, acquires D3 Go, so acquires a Puzzle Quest publisher. So you see they're also trying to grow and invest in other companies. So let's go back to the page. Global company in the digital entertainment industry. So, and I think we should check immediately out the history, because here we can see some very fun stuff. So you know this game, you know this game, and you know this game. Yeah, you know those games, so immediately from seeing them. So in 89, two brothers found Digital Bros, so driven by their technology, passion, and entertainment industry. So they were starting to distribute actually international games in the Italian market under the name of Halifax. And this included then games like Pro Evolution, Soccer, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil. So pretty cool. And with that, they were actually creating the Italian gaming market. So in 89 upwards, of course. So in 2000, they started to list at the Borsa Italiana in Milan, also very cool. And in 2007, the Digital Bros created then 505 games. So that's yeah, that's part of Digital Bros. And then we had they call it the middle years. They were expanding then to Sony, Microsoft, PlayStation, Steam, etc. And they created a mobile division, also very interesting. And then they were also opening offices in Hong Kong, in Shenzhen, Tokyo. Also, that's very good to look for the Asian markets. And then we have the present days. In an ever-evolving video games market, a diversified product portfolio becomes an invaluable asset for the group. In light of that, Digital Bros starts expanding its IP portfolio through both studio acquisition and long-term agreements with external independent studios. So in 2015, the group acquired DR Studios based in the UK. And this studio was responsible for the free-to-play operating segment. So in 2017, acquires the Italian Cuno Simulazioni, a development studio specialized in the racing genre. Meanwhile, in 2020, the group acquires 100% of the Italian development studio Ovozonico and changes its name to Avantgarde. And in 2021, they further expand with the acquisition of the Australian developer Infinity Plus, and in the same period, two new studios, Supernova Games and Nesting Games, are incorporated within the group. So they are growing, guys. They are really growing. So I like this. I really like to see this. So that's definitely good. So headquarter and offices. Here, for example, we can also see a little bit where they are. So you see they're actually international presence in Italy, in the US, that's 505 games, also in France, in Germany, in Great Britain, in Spain, in Czech Republic, in China, and Canada. So very good to see this. So very international working. I like this. So, and also the quality of the games is actually a good quality. So video games market, here they give us some information about the overall video games market. That's always a good reminder for us investors in the video games and the gaming market. So we know what's going on, guys. So we know what's going on. So if we look at the studios, so we have from the studios, you have DR, Kuno, Simulazioni, so all the studios I just mentioned. And here you have a nice list of them. So I don't see 505 games, so that's interesting. So is this not bad? I thought it's bad. Publishing, global multiple publishing. So group publishes video games in both premium games and free-to-play segments on all gaming platforms through its subsidiary 505 Games. So 505 Games is their subsidiary, which is responsible for the publishing. So Digital Pros founded Hook, a new label dedicated to the publishing of premium games created by emerging and independent developers. Also very interesting to see this. And then we look at the premium video games they have. I mean, that's cool, guys. So let's have a look at this. So, premium video games. So that's of course we know this game. I mean, that's a classic. Control, of course, and then we have Ghost Runner, Death Stranding, so they're publishing Bloodstained as well, Terraria, Journey to the Savage Planet, so those are indivisible. Those are good games and popular games and actually successful games, so people like those games. Especially Payday was a very successful title. Sniper Elite is also a good game, it's not so successful, but Control was kind of successful. Ghost Runner, I think, was a bit too difficult for a lot of players, but Death Stranding also was a bit special. So Underworld, this was obviously not a real success, but I think at this time I got a review copy actually from 505 Games. So I got actually kind of a lot of review copies from them. So that shows me they were also concentrating actually on small YouTubers. So I like this. So overall. All right, guys. So I would say that's a good start. We can also have a quick look for the free-to-play games. Maybe someone knows those free-to-play games. Hawken Games of War. I think I heard about this already before. I'm not really expert when it comes to mobile games. There I'm less, let's say, less knowledgeable. So okay, corporate press releases. So happy to announce its participation in the Euronext Tech Leader Initiative dedicated to high growth and leading tech companies. So Digital Burns announces Supernova, a new development studio. Announces Ghost Runner 2. Assetto Corsa franchise reach record lifetime sales of 100 million euros. So Puzzle Quest 2. So he's coming out. So I like their page. I mean, it's very important that you get a good page in English, also in Italian, of course, but with a lot of nice press releases, so you know what's going on. I also see they have a decent investors relation department, and then also here you can see in the governance section also a lot. So financial press, so acquires D3 Go, and for the financial pros, very important. This is what I just told you. BOD approves the interim report at March 31st, 2022. So board of directors approves the interim report, of course. And then, yeah, I mean, before I invest, I'm going to go a little bit more through those numbers. But as I said, so if I look now at this chart, I think this could be, over the long run, could this be a very interesting addition to my gaming company portfolio. So I would not go in Digital Pros with a huge amount. So I would maybe invest like I don't know, maximum of 0.5% of my overall portfolio. And then also I would go in tranches, so I wouldn't buy now. I would wait maybe until we move a bit back. If I look now on the 5, for example, on the 5 days, so I would definitely wait. If we could fall back maybe to the 24 euros, this would be maybe more interesting. So around about there, 24 euros, even lower, 22 euros, or even lower than this. And then I would buy always a bit more in case that would fall more. So always keeping in mind. So the 5-year chart looks really nice with 122% up. and the max chart looks a little bit less nice, but knowing now those games and knowing that how big the video games industry became, I think it's a very interesting investment. So this is not an investment advice, and I'm not recommending you to buy this company, of course, guys. So I'm just talking what I personally planning or to do. So but I'm not decided yet if I'm going to invest into this company. So because I think the PE ratio is still a little bit high, and if I'm look that they were in 2020, they were 2000, March 20, they were at like 10 euros. So I would actually love to see this again, this valuation, before I invest something in this company. So, but a very interesting company. So I have to really say I'm happy that I found it, because I mean, I was like always thinking like, where are some good companies? So I looked already at a lot of Polish companies, looked at some Scandinavian companies. So, but I'm happy that I found Digital Bro. So, and that they actually also publish games that I already know, and that I know that they make really good, decent games. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, my friends, for watching this video. So if you enjoyed this, if you learned something new, then please leave me a commentary, a like, a subscription maybe. So this would be awesome. So, and for the rest, see you the next time. Bye bye.